going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different. This is the start of a new series. As you guys can see, we have my 02 GMC Sierra here. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking about this on the channel, asking why it hasn't been on the channel. Well, I decided to make a series out of it, and what we're going to be doing is not really rebuilding it because it's not wrecked, but we're in a way still rebuilding it, like restoring it. So we have like rust spots, we have broken parts. There's a lot of things on this truck that aren't how they should be. And I thought, why not make a series on the channel where we rebuild this truck basically and bring it back to its original glory. We're new here to rebuilding things. Like, we don't do this. We just like play around with cars and have fun. So this is gonna be a whole learning process for us, as it is gonna be for you guys. So if you guys have tips and tricks for us, go ahead and let us know. But I think it's gonna be a fun little project to have on the channel. And if this one goes well, we're either gonna buy another car or another truck and do this all over again. We kind of started the process last weekend. What we've gotten done so far is we did a new front bumper, a new grille. We started the Bondo on this side, but we haven't started on the other side. This is kind of a test run, and then we're gonna do the other side. You can see we got all these parts here. We went junkyard shopping for all this stuff. We got a bunch of parts for like $100. We did an entire detail on the inside. Like, we literally took all the seats out, took the center console out, vacuumed it, shampooed it, did all that, and got the interior looking fresh. This door right here never opened because the latch was rusted shut. So we were able to get that latch off, so now it opens effortlessly. This door panel used to have a crack here, but we found a new one at the junkyard that fits perfectly and is the exact same as to what my truck used to have. So we went ahead and installed that. And we also spray painted the speaker grills black just for fun, and honestly they look really good. You guys are all caught up on what's done, which isn't too much. We're gonna get into what we're doing today. Today's project, we are gonna be working on the Bondo. We're gonna finish the side we started, then we're gonna start Bondoing the other side. With this new front bumper, I realized my tires are too big, so when I turn, when I'm backing out, I actually rub on this plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this plastic right down there. Yeah, we had a little accident when we were driving. I literally hit a bump and this fell out of the roof. So basically I found out it's just a screw. So we got a new screw, and we're gonna go ahead and just put this back up. So with all that being said, let's get to work. So we're gonna start by sanding this with 40 grit to really knock this down, because we have a lot of extra down here that the 80 grit isn't getting to. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this with 40 grit and see how it looks. All right, so we just hit it with 40 grit and it feels amazing. You can't even feel the transfer between the paint and the body lines. Everything's smoothed out. Next step, we're gonna go ahead and hit these little pinholes and everything with spot and glaze putty to fill them in. And then after that, we will go to primer and paint. While we wait for that spot and glaze putty to dry, we're gonna go ahead and trim my bumper up here so I don't rub anymore. We went ahead and trimmed the bumper up with the grinder. We went ahead and cleaned it up with some sandpaper, and it looks great. And I shouldn't have any more rubbing issues on either side, which is awesome. The spot putty is done drying, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with 180 grit sandpaper to smooth it out so we can get ready for paint. Alright, so the spot putty is dry, and we sanded this whole area we're painting down with 180 and cleaned it off. We also masked everything off with a curved piece of paper so it feathers in the paint. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with a coat of primer and see how it looks. All right, first coat of primer, here we go. I went light on the first coat. The second coat we're going to really lay it on, and then we're going to go ahead to the actual paint. Primer is all dry, went on super smooth. Everything is looking great. Now it's time for our first layer of base coat. We're using duplicate color. This is the exact color of my truck, so it should match up pretty well. All right, here goes nothing.
We get that fresh glaze on the D-roll, pulling up, smoking haze through the back door. We get that fresh glaze on the D-roll, pulling up, smoking haze
coat went down, laid it super thin just to get the first coat down, and we're gonna go thicker as time goes on. But it's looking really good. The paint color is looking like it's gonna match really well, and everything's turning out pretty smooth.
Sexy.
Dude, that looks so good. All right, so the fourth coat of base coat is down. I already noticed a mistake we made is we tried feathering the paint up too high because we get a little bit of overspray on the primer. So we're getting some drips up here. That's something we'll correct on the other side. But other than that, everything else is looking incredible. Now it is time to fix this side up. As you can see, we haven't even touched it yet. We're gonna go ahead and take the wire wheel on the grinder and get all this rust down the bare metal and then get ready for Bondo. Went ahead with the sanding wheel on the grinder and hit all this, looking fantastic. Right here we're gonna have to fill in with the wire mesh because this is pretty bad. Over here we were debating on what to do with the rocker panels because as you can see they're absolutely destroyed. What we decided we're gonna do is just grind this down with the grinder and just basically smooth out all the rust and spray it with paint. We're not gonna Bondo it because this is just, oh shit, this isn't even fixable. So we're just gonna do our best to make it look half decent and then make the rest of this actually decent. So the Bondo wasn't really coming out because we don't have that much left in this container, but we didn't want to waste it. So Brandon's getting in there with the glove. Oh man. Oh! Dude. God damn it. Now it's fucked. Now it's time to just scrap the container.
Just scrap it.
Dude, you should have kept that on. You could have bonded with that on.
Dude. I'll be right back.
A lot of struggling, we finally got the Bondo on there somewhat. The wire mesh didn't stick like we thought it would, so it's creating a lot of issues, and yeah, it looks like a mess, but we'll be able to fix this up pretty well and do another layer of Bondo if needed. Now we are gonna go add the clear coat to the paint we just sprayed. First coat of clear. The third and final coat of clear is going down right now. That is gonna be a wrap on today's video, guys. We got a lot done. We finished this side, painted. All it needs is a wet sand, and that should be it, and then a polish. This side, as you can see, we got the Bondo drying here, and that will be dry by tomorrow. In the next video, we're going to be finishing up this Bondo by sanding it down, spot filling it, priming it, and painting it. And then also, we're going to be fixing this rocker panel with a little hack. We're going to see if it works. Hopefully it does work, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be super cool, super fun to try. If you guys are enjoying the new series, smash a huge thumbs up on the video. Comment down below what you guys think of the series, and if you guys want to see more builds, and what things we can improve on with bodywork and everything. Like I always say, if you're new here, or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that's a wrap. Peace.